Grow or quit. Those are your two choices. Hey guys, Jim Edwards here, and I'm pulling the trash can, so it must be Monday. Welcome to another edition of Taking the Trash to the End of the Driveway with Jim. You know, it's interesting. Over the weekend, I posted a picture of my chihuahuas, and we've had them now since the weekend after Thanksgiving. So what's that? 2.5, 3 months. Anyway, they're getting huge. And the funny thing is, since I see them every day, I don't notice how huge they're getting. But when I posted the picture, everybody was like, man, they're getting huge. And I realized, the four of them used to fit in my lap. And now the four of them cover my entire lower body when I'm cuddling them. Hey, Nick. And I realized that though I know they're growing every single day. But since I see them every day, I don't see the growth. And I think that's the same thing. I mean, there's a lesson there for all of us with anything that we're doing. If you only look at everything on a day-to-day basis, you probably won't recognize the growth that you're having, whether it's growth in your ability, growth in your traffic, growth in your sales. Everybody's looking for the big change. But the big changes come in small increments over time. And so a lot of people, even though they're making really good progress, end up quitting because they don't see the progress in big enough chunks to notice it. That's one of the reasons why in fitness we do PT testing, because you may not notice that you got 1/10 of one push-up better each week over the last 12 weeks, or you increase your ability to do a pull-up, or you got stronger, or got more capacity for a run. And so you might think to yourself, man, I'm not making any progress whatsoever. But then when you do the PT test, when you measure, you say, hey, wait a minute, I did 6 more push-ups than I did 3 months ago. I did 2 more pull-ups. And the funny thing is that a lot of times your capacity to grow doesn't come in teeny increments all at once. They add up all of a sudden. And I've seen stuff, again, using the physical example. I've seen personally situations where I was stuck at a plateau, let's say 15 pull-ups. And then when I did my next PT test, I didn't improve by 1, I improved by 7. So I went from 15 to 22. But it was the little stuff that I didn't notice that added up all at once. So the big thing to understand is that when you grow, you need to give it time. You need to keep at it every single day. Otherwise, the alternative is just to quit. To say, you know what, it's not working, and I'm going to go find something else because this isn't going to work. That's your alternative. So I would just encourage you that you find ways to measure and acknowledge your growth. Find ways to experience that growth and just work on it. Otherwise, it's just quit, which is not what most people are going to do. Well, that is what most people are going to do, but that's not what you guys are going to do, because you wouldn't be out here with me letting the chickens out. It's kind of like, okay, let me give you a quick example. I'm going to turn this around. Okay, see that rooster up there? See that guy who just jumped down? One day, he was just a freaking rooster. He went literally overnight, he became a rooster. It was the weirdest thing. Now I know, to me, overnight he became a rooster because I hadn't seen him for a couple weeks, and he changed from his baby feathers to his rooster feathers. But to him, he probably doesn't feel like he's changed much at all. Anyway, looking forward to it. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to share with you. You talk about growth and progress and stuff. And this is in your business. These are the things you need to pay attention to. Little tiny incremental improvements and growth that can have huge amounts of impact on your business. just for grins, everybody who's here live, if you could increase, just real quick, if you could increase the profit from your funnel, from your website, by a measly little $27 a day, how much would that translate into as far as increased profit over the course of a year? Just for grins, real quick, in the comment section. What does that translate into? If you can make an extra 27 bucks a year, 27 bucks a day, which is not hard to do, what does that translate into over the course of the year? I'll help you. It translates into, here we go. It translates into $10,000 a year, an extra 10 grand. So the problem is everybody wants the 10 grand, but nobody wants to do the work to do the 27 bucks a day. That's another little perspective for you. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. A couple things. I'll be at Funnel Hacking Live this week, so I don't know if I'll be able to find any chickens in the hotel, but I'll still do some updates for you guys. If you're going to be at Funnel Hacking Live, please do come up and say hi. Any of you who bring your books with you and would like me to sign them or write something filthy in them, I'll be glad to do that too. So I'll look forward to seeing you guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye, everybody.